movies, man, because you saw a bunch of new movies.
I'm going to ask you the question I asked you earlier.
Okay.
If you've ever started watching something going, oh, this looks interesting, I'm going to watch this. And you start watching it and you realize about halfway through, not even halfway through, about a third of the way through, you're like, this is not what I thought it was.
Yeah, there's a few.
Do you hang in there or you punch out? Kate and I started watching this movie on Netflix. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that looks interesting. It's got the guy from Avatar. Jake Sully.
Jake Sully.
It looks like it's this like thriller, sort of like his kid gets kidnapped and killed kind of thing. And he's like he wants to track down the guy who killed him or like some shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I'll see you at the cabin this weekend. He's like, wow, fucking, and he goes, and it winds up being about a third of the way through. I realize, like, he's at the cabin hanging out with God and Jesus and the Holy Ghost and exploring his, like, humanity and religion and forgiveness. And I was like, what the fuck? It's called The Shack.
To quote the great Ron Burgundy, man, that escalated quickly.
Oh, my God. I was literally really watching it just going, do I keep watching?
Sometimes movies like that are good when they do a complete 180 and you're like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that.
It was not a good 180. Sometimes you get that good 180 where you're like, oh shit, I was not expecting that. Like when a grief-stricken father receives a mysterious note urging him to visit a shack in the woods, he sets out to find answers. Yeah, this guy's kid gets kidnapped, and then he gets a mysterious note. Go find out, and he's gonna find out what happened to his kid. It's like, no, he goes out there to commune with fucking God.
And Davy and Goliath were there, and they jerked him off. Yeah,
The Shack, I give it 2 stars.
Frank Grillo, you want to get off this fucking elevator? Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.